Hello friends, Adam here with FED. So, we're starting our Fire Emblem Fates Revelation Chat Sabotage tonight on stream. And I thought I'd give a little rundown of what it is, because it's been a while since we've done a Chat Sabotage, and some of you might be new to the channel, new to the streams, that kind of thing. So I thought I would share with you what in general it is, and then we'll get into more specifics on what it is in terms of Fire Emblem Fates. Because I'm pretty excited for Fates, honestly. We have a lot of cool things we can do, because there's a lot of cool tools out there for editing save files and stuff, so it's going to be really fun. Anyways, Chat Sabotage. Essentially, I'm just trying to beat the game. I'm just trying to beat Fire Emblem Fates Revelation on hard mode to start. But you guys can donate to make it much harder for me. Things like forcing characters to be on the map, banning a character for a map, or changing a character's class, or there'll even be some forced death or even resurrection kind of things in the course of our sabotage run. So what it really comes down to is you super chat or use the donation link in the description to donate to the channel with a message of what you want to do, using the list of sabotages that are placed in the description of the video itself. And then I do them. I do some editing to the save file, or just make some changes in the game, however I need to do it. And then I have to play the chapter with those either restrictions or changes or all sorts of things like that. So with Fates specifically, I want to show off some of the cooler things that we can do that are pretty unique to Fates, honestly, at this point. And maybe there are more tools out there for other games, I just couldn't find them. But here, I'll show off the application I use. So this is called FEF Twiddler, or Fire Emblem Fates Twiddler. I really don't know what Twiddler means, but it's a Fire Emblem Fates save editor. So, first page here, you can see I can edit gold and Dragon Vein points and all that stuff. That's not going to matter all that much. What really matters on this page are the difficulty and death penalty stuff. I don't think we'll ever change it to casual or Phoenix. We might change it to casual at some point. Who knows if it gets ridiculous with you guys. But probably not. But we're going to start off every stream on hard mode. And there's a donation incentive to change it to Lunatic for the rest of the stream. So that's the first big one. Raising the difficulty to Lunatic just makes the game way harder. Obviously. So that is a big one. And it's honestly really cool. Next, units. So this is from a save I have from a while ago. I actually put it on stream for just a couple hours, I think. This is Chenandler, who is actually just Corrin. And I'll show it off on like Jacob, a more static unit. Jacob. So this is everything Jacob has going for him, all of his personal skills, everything he'll ever really need. We have his equipped skills over here, his inventory, his stat line is right here. You can actually edit the stat line here if you want. You can decide whether he's alive. If it's an in-map save, you can do alive and deployed. Absent from party, meaning they aren't dead, they're just not there. Dead by gameplay, dead by plot. And then also you can resurrect units. So say he's dead by gameplay. He gets moved down to here in the dead units pile. But say we resurrect him for some reason or another, you can just click alive. He's back. So with all of his original stats, everything that was in his inventory before. So this all keeps track of that. It's pretty cool. But the coolest thing on this page... Oh no, it doesn't show this page. One second. So this shows off all the traits that are associated with the character. So we could actually change them to female if you want to. A lot of these we aren't going to mess with because they don't do a whole lot for us. But the big ones that we're going to be playing around with are Critical Ban, Avoid Ban, Force Hit, Force Crit, Force Avoid. So with Critical Ban means that unit cannot critical. They just can't. So we'll have that on for a map if you choose that. Avoid Ban means that character cannot dodge attacks at all. Even if the enemy has 0 hit, they will still hit that unit. Which is crazy. Force Hit, which means no matter what you'll hit. Force Crit means no matter what that unit will crit. And Force Avoid, obvious. No matter what, even though the enemy has 100 hit, they will dodge the attack. So that one, those are the ones we're going to be messing around with, and it's just ridiculous. There's also Hit Ban, but that one's just, we're not going to mess with that one, because, come on. That's no fun. So the big ones that I think the biggest sabotages with this one are Force Avoid. Ban Avoid is like the big one people like here. So that's pretty fun. There's also a bunch of other stuff here, but none of them are all that important. There's things like we could mess around maybe with avoid -20 or avoid +10, hit +30, stuff like that. I don't know, but for the most part, again, it's just the crit ban, avoid ban, and force crit, force avoid. Those kind of things are really fun to mess with, and they will be definitely made a part of this stuff. So that's one really cool thing we can do. Okay, let's go back to this. And then edit skills learned. That's a big one too. This is a big one too. I have to go back to this. Whoops. Edit skills learned. So we're going to press learn all for every single character. Every single character. Everyone's going to know all of them. And that's going to make it so that you, the viewer, can create any skill set you want for these units. And we have enemy only skills as well, and NPC only skills as well that are totally available to us. So you can do really mean really mean stuff people were doing. I can't remember them entirely, but things that I just either didn't synergize or just made the unit worse in general. I even had some nice people who were like, here, have dragon skin, which just makes the game way kind of easy, honestly. Self-destruct is a funny one. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but it's there. Mega cheese doesn't matter. Convoy, this is another cool one. We can add any item into the convoy that we want. Any item. Literally anything. Literally anything. Enemy only, usually unattainable items, stuff like that, we can throw in there. And even, we can even forge them. So like the Yado, normally you can't forge the Yado, right? It's impossible. Well, we can make a +7 Yado and just add it to our convoy. And now we just have a really strong Yado kind of thing. It's pretty messed up and kind of fun. Yeah, so those are the big things we're going to be able to do. I'm really excited to mess with it in game. Oh, also, something I forgot to mention. Every single class is going to be available for every single unit. Again, including enemy-only classes. So last run we did with this, we had, you know, one of the big memes was Faceless Ike. Ike was a Faceless, and he was just like punching people all over the place. It's hilarious, and it's actually really good. Stone Golem Born, whatever they're called, the Stone guys were a popular pick. We actually had some Norian Kings running around, which is a fun pick. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do, and I'm excited to do this with all of you. This is definitely some of the most fun I've had on the channel, is doing these chat sabotage rounds. So I hope it goes well. I'm a little nervous. I have a feeling there's a few of you out there that are going to make this way harder than I'm expecting. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, don't get me wrong. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. Stay tuned for tonight's stream. I will post it relatively soon, so you have an idea of when it's going to start. And yeah, like this video, all that stuff. And I'll talk to you later.